Coming in right now, we go into straight away. The Congress has been evasive on the NewsX expose on the whistleblower bill. Here is what Manish Tiwari had to say. Manish Tiwari, of course, INB minister. Still, this is what he had to say.
Very big issue that NewsX is tracking. Top sources have told NewsX that in the whistleblowers bill, the exemption clause with regards to information that one can get that can affect national security was missing. Is there going to be an amendment to the whistleblowers bill, and will there be enough time in the interim period? Will a lot of secrets be revealed or can be revealed?
I am not really cognizant of exactly, what provision of the law are you really alluding to. This falls to the remit of my colleague, who is the Minister for Personnel, Pensions and Public Grievances. This bill was piloted by his ministry. So I think he or people in the security establishment would be in the best position to answer this question.
Yes, but it was passed by the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. All the ministers were aware of it. The exemption that we're talking about is under the RTI, under right to information, or for that matter, under whistleblowers bill, one can seek any information. The exemption of any information that has to do with or impinges upon national security will not be divulged. That exemption is missing.
Well, if at all there are any loopholes which do have a bearing on national security, the UPA government is very sensitive, and I'm definite that, we would take cognizance of it, and whatever appropriate action is necessary will be taken.
Thank you so much for speaking with NewsX. That was the Information and Broadcasting Minister speaking exclusively to NewsX. With video journalist Sanjay Rohila in New Delhi, Geeta Mohan, NewsX.
And Geeta Mohan joins us now on the phone line. In fact, she spoke to Manish Tiwari. Manish Tiwari being evasive, Geeta, saying that it falls under the purview of the Minister for Personnel and Grievances. But the fact remains, the left has in fact stood by as NewsX's stand. We seem to have lost Geeta Mohan. We'll try and get back to her as soon as possible. She was the one who spoke to the Minister, INB Minister Manish Tiwari. Now, as we understand, Sitaram Yechuri, senior leader of the Politburo of the CPM, in fact, when he spoke to NewsX, says that it has to be examined rather clearly, and these things extremely important, of course. The exemption clause missing from the whistleblowers bill passed hastily by the Congress party during its, well, one could call it the fag end of its second term. Geeta is back with us now. Geeta Mohan, you spoke to the INB minister. He was evasive, but it does seem like, and even the left agrees with NewsX's expose, it seems like there is work to be done on the whistleblower bill.
Well, it has been a huge omission by the government. There is acceptance to that for sure. And now there is an amendment that the government will be looking at. Manish Tiwari very clearly saying that if it impinges upon national security, then the government will indeed take cognizance of it, and all necessary steps will be taken. What we are learning is that the steps that are going to be taken in all likelihood would be that the amended whistleblowers bill will be passed through an ordinance, because it cannot be in the manner in which it has been presented at this point in time or passed at this point in time. It cannot be kept at that way, and that the amendment has to come as soon as possible. Otherwise, like we've been saying, all those government officials who give out official secrets can seek protection under the Whistleblowers Act, and that's the reason why the government, now taking cognizance of the report that NewsX broke and has been reporting on, and government will be deciding on how to bring about the amendment. In all probability, what we're hearing is there is going to be a cabinet meeting tomorrow, and this could be a part of the discussion. More importantly, what they're looking at is having an amended Whistleblowers Act through the ordinance route.
All right, Geeta Mohan, many thanks for those details. Manish Tiwari, in fact, admitting that there could be an amendment to the bill.